A question I get asked the most by new coaches is, Tammy, how do I know who to coach and what to coach them on? If this is your question, you are in the right place, because in this video, I'll be sharing with you the third step to starting your coaching business. Previously, I've taught on the first step, which is deciding. I gave you 4 pointers on how to decide. The second question was on getting qualified and how to get qualified. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you the third step that will teach you how to know who to coach and what to coach them on. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy Ajibewa, aka the Electric Tammy. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the third step to starting your coaching business. And this is get niche. Oh my goodness. This singular one right here can determine the speed or otherwise of your coaching business. I wish I did this earlier. I wish I didn't try to help everyone. I wish I didn't have the Messiah or El Shaddai mentality where I want to help everybody. And so I usually recommend, as a new coach, you want to get niche. Yes, along the line, you may add 1 or 2 more things to your niche, but at the very beginning, you want to have one message, have one core message you are speaking. And I'll call this niche. And I think I'll go with niche, even though I know should be niche, because niche rhymes with rich. So let's say get niche, get rich. I love that. So how do you get niche? What exactly does it mean to get niche? It means that you are deciding to focus on one class of people and giving them or delivering to them one kind of message. So you are speaking one language to a category of people, whatever business you do really. But as a coach in particular, you must decide who you want to work with. Who are the people who need you the most? Who are the people that you want to keep speaking their language? You must, and you niche down in 2 areas, as you can guess already. You niche down in the solution you offer, and you niche down in the people you offer the solution to. So a common mistake I see lots of newbie coaches make is trying to be everything to everybody. And when you do this, what happens is you would lose your place as a specialist. You know what happens with gynecologists versus GPs, that is general practitioners, right? We pay the gynaes more, we pay the dentists more, we pay the pediatrician more, we pay the surgeons more. I mean, we pay all these people more than we pay the general practitioners for a reason. Because those guys have spent more time dedicated, niche to one area of medicine than the guy who is GP. And so we pay that person more. Also, it makes you lose the potential of being well paid. Because if we don't consider you a specialist, we would hardly pay you so much. And then finally, you will be all over the place. You're trying to decide if you should be a leadership coach or a parenting coach or a teenage coach, and so on. And before you know it, you are all over the place. You're confused. And so if you are multi-talented or multi-gifted, and so you have this desire to choose only one, but you're confused as to which of them to take, don't do mini, many more. Nope. Try these 3 tips instead. Number 1, which of these do you have what I call the H3 connection with? That is your heart, your hand, and your head. Your heart is the place of your passion, the place of love, like where you really feel the vibe that, oh, I want to do this. But can you make a connection with your hands, your skills? Do you have the skills necessary in that same niche? And then finally, your head. That's your place of knowledge. Are you knowledgeable in that niche? Or which of these multi-passions you have are you most knowledgeable at? So you want to ask yourself if you have the connection, the heart, hand, and head connection in that particular niche. The second tip you can try is future pace. Think of yourself 30, 40, 50 years from today. Do you see yourself still talking about the same thing? Do you find yourself, excited to do the same thing? If yes, then you're good. And final tip here is personal resonance. Which of these do you have? Which of your many passions do you just feel this strong emotion, this strong resonance that, yes, I love this thing. Wake me up from sleep, I'll give it to you. So really, I always say that, what can you do in your sleep that others go to sleep crying over? I'll repeat that. What can you do in your sleep that others go to bed crying over it? They go to sleep crying over it, and yet you can do it in your sleep. That is a pointer to you that you have a personal resonance with that particular topic. Now, let me tell you how to get niche in terms of the people you want to serve. And there are just two questions you will ask yourself to find out if you are really designed or if you can help these people, the best way you can. The first question to ask yourself is, who can you help the most? That is based on your qualifications, based on your expertise, based on your skills, based on your awesomeness. Who can you help the most? Like the most, the person. So yes, you may have levels and levels of qualifications and expertise and experience, but who is the person you believe that you, based on what you have, on all you have, you can help that person the most? Second question is, who can do the most with what you are bringing to the marketplace? Who can do the most with your skills and your experience? So the first question is more about you. The second question is more about the other person. That is, who can do the most? Who has capacity? Do you know why? Because you don't want to cast your pearls before swines. So if they don't have capacity to carry you, you'll be wasting your time with them. So look at who you can help the most and who can do the most with what you carry. With this few points of mine, I hope I've been able to tell you and to enlighten you on exactly what you need to do to get niche, which is the third step on how to start your coaching business. If this video has been of value to you, go ahead, leave me a comment. I would love to read from you. Tell me your aha moments, your breakthrough moments, and feel free to gush over me in the comments. Just joking, or maybe not. All right then, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notification. And I'll see you in my next video on the fourth step you should take if you're ready or when you're ready to start your coaching business. Thank you for watching. All the links to relevant resources on how to book me for a strategy session, my books, and relevant other trainings and free resources are right below this video. Check them out, and I look forward to seeing you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.